Here in the Treasure Valley, we're no strangers to the story of development. It's a trend that continues all over the West, and as empty parcels of land become homes and apartment buildings, our Geneva Soltec shows us not everyone is okay with the pace.
And when I come out in the morning and have my cup of coffee, this is what I see and this is what I enjoy. And with the recent proposal for development, all of this would disappear.
Peggy Fay is a lot like many residents of the Treasure Valley.
I've lived in Star for 3 years, but I've lived in the Treasure Valley all my life.
Outside her house is a scenic view of land with trees and wildlife that might look different soon. And that's where her concerns come in.
There are wetlands up there, and I see wildlife.
The land is owned by Corey Barton Homes. The development company plans to grow the Colt Heights neighborhood with several new home builds on 1-acre plots, all of which has been in the works since a development agreement stipulated in 2005. After reaching out to the company to get their take on resident concerns, they responded in part saying via email, "It's too early in the process for us to answer, but we love the community of Star and have built hundreds of homes in the area. We will continue to be thoughtful in the design and building practices of our communities as the area continues to grow." Neighbors I spoke with said they're concerned about the possible impacts new homes and a road would have on the ecosystem.
There's a whole cycle of life that goes with the wetlands.
Kathy Slater's been watching development on this land for 17 years, even going to lengths to gain more insight on the land.
It ended up that I hired a wetlands and wildlife study, and they were able to detect how much wildlife was living there, and it scored very high.
Slater said changes were made at the time, but no build ever took place.
So at the time I got that in a 40-foot setback from the north property line. So that ended in 2006, and it's been like this ever since.
Now, with plans to develop the land back in motion, wildlife concerns are once again being addressed by state officials. A biologist from the Department of Fish and Game writing in a memo, considering the footprint of the project is surrounded by other suburban development or agricultural lands, IDFG would not anticipate effects of the proposed activities on native plant or terrestrial wildlife populations.
Stakeholders don't always agree.
Trevor Chadwick, the mayor of Star, said development projects are always a balancing act.
And it's our job as a city to kind of manage the ball game, right? Between the development community, between the proper growth, and between the citizens and what citizens want. And that's why we have these comprehensive plans in the city codes.
The mayor couldn't comment on this exact project, citing a requirement for officials to remain impartial.
In a land use hearing, the city council members cannot talk about a specific project once an application is filed until the public hearing. That's the time that they can talk about it. They can't go out and search for other information. They have to utilize the information that's provided at the hearing. So when you have folks that are upset about a project, they can't go and talk to a city council member that's going to be hearing that project until the public hearing. So everybody has the same information that's on record.
Yeah, I think the city and the developer, I think there is a solution that we can negotiate with them so that it benefits the city, the developer, and the community residents. I think that there is a solution out there. We just still have to find it.
Many development projects in the Treasure Valley are already a done deal. Still, there's untouched land here in Idaho and an ongoing sticking point between current residents and developers as the area continues to grow. Geneva Soltec, Idaho News 6.
For neighbors who want to weigh in on this specific project, the land use hearing for this site is currently scheduled for tomorrow at 7 o'clock at Star City Hall.